then it's a directory. If the first letter is showing hyphen means, or if it's showing L means, that will be having a different extensions. Like we are creating a links. For links, it will show L. For files, it will show hyphen. Okay. That's how we will identify whether it's a file or a link or a directory. Okay. Now just concentrate on here. If it's showing a D, it's a directory. Clear?
Yes.
Now, along with ls-l, we will have some other flags. That is ls-lt and ls-ltr. Can you tell me the output? By observing that output, what difference these three commands will have? See, ls-l output is having this, ls-lt will having this, and ls-ltr will having this. So what difference you can identify here?
LSI change. Is like it is with and late
Sorry, your voice is
Directory IDs,
breaking.
the directory names are interchanged.
Order is changed. Directory order is changed.
On which way the order was changed? Just observe that.
according to the timestamps.
Right. So T is nothing but the timestamps, right?
The one which was created later.
Right. ls-l will give you the long list, right? Then ls-lt will give you the long list formats of files and directories with time created recently. Right? If you observe here, the file which is created recently will be on the top, right? If you observe here, the recently created file on the bottom, that means R means reverse. Okay, understood?
Yes, sir.
If you want to list the files and directories in a timely manner, go for LSF and LT. Okay, LT will give you, okay, recently created will be on the top. On bottom, the last created one. For example, okay, today I have created 3 files. Just think about, okay, in this folder you have hundreds of files. Okay, if you do just ls just give you the naming. You can't differentiate, okay, which one is created recently, which one created, okay, very long back. Identification is a bit difficult if you just run ls. Then if you do ls-l also will give you an alphabet wise order. Okay, then that's also which you won't require. What you required, I just want to know that how many of files or how many of directories which is created recently and today. Okay, in that out of 100 files, only 4 files which is created today. I just want to list that. Okay, so in that situation you can just run ls-l. ls-l will give you a list of files and directories in a long list format with a timely manner. That is, recently created files will be on the top. So recent files will be shown on the top. You can just identify that, okay, 4 files which is created today. Remaining files will be created on yesterday, day before yesterday, last month or last year. You don't want that. Okay, you want only a recently created. And sometimes you want to, just give the list of files which is created very last. Okay, just reverse it. LTR. If you run LTR, recently created files will be on the bottom, right? Just it's a flip, right? If you observe here, if you flip this, output is here. See, D1 will be on the top, D2 below, D3 here is on the top, D3 here is on the bottom. Understood? Any doubts?
Yes.
ls-l is used to list the files and directories in a long list format. Okay, then ls-lt is used to list the files and directories in a long list format with time created recently. Then ls-ltr, it is used to see the long list of format of files and directories with reversal time created. Okay, clear up to here? Any doubts?
No.
No. Now, okay, so now, okay, just now we have learned about how to create a directory. Now, how to create a file. How will you create a empty file?
Using touch command, we can create empty file.
Okay, how will you create empty file in Windows?
Right click and file. We have to
With a dot extension.
Dot extensions. What is dot extensions?
Like we have to add that file name with a dot.
Okay, file name with the, no, I'm asking how will you create empty files?
Notepad.
Empty files. Will you able to create empty files? ಈಗ ವರ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರೈಟ್ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮೈಕ್ರೋಸಾಫ್ಟ್ ವರ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ವಿತೌಟ್ ಆಡಿಂಗ್ ಎನಿ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್ಸೈಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಟ್ will you able to save it?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Then after save you will give the name of that particular document, right? Either you need one particular editor, right? Either notepad plus plus or Microsoft Word, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Without that you can't create. Agree?
Yes, sir.
Here in Linux, if you want to create empty files, okay, understand, to create empty files we'll use touch space file names. For example, file 1. Okay, and similarly like mkdir, I can create multiple files by using space separator. Okay, I can create multiple files similarly like this. Okay, now for example, if I want to create an empty file like f1, touch f1, then ls-l. See here now, earlier all these directories was created, so now directories starts with the D letter, but here if it's a file it starts with an empty line, that's hyphen. Okay, this is the difference between a folder and a file. Now similarly, if I want to create multiple files like f3, f4, I can give, see, recently created files will be on the top because I have run ls-lt. f4, f3, f2, f1 created on May 14, 829. Okay, rw, I will explain what it is. It's basically a permissions. Will understand that, okay, what is permissions, why it's showing different for a directory and different for a file. We'll understand that why it's showing 3 values and all. Now just concentrate, if it's a D means directory, if it's hyphen means a file. Any questions here? Creation of files and directories. To create a directory, mkdir, to create a file, it's a touch. Touch is used to create an empty files. Okay. Shall we go further, or you have any questions over here?
Sir, I have one question for that.
Yep.
So if we create that empty file now,
Yeah.
what type of that file is in the empty format?
There is no extensions here.
Okay, sir.
Okay, in Linux, you don't have any extensions. If you want, you can add it like this. For example, if I want to create a 5.txt, you can give it. It will just create whatever the extension you will give. It will just create it. Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah. Now, okay, we created empty file, but I want to add something, right? How will you make some changes? How will you add some content to a file in Windows? I want to type something like I want to write some leave letter. I want to write some mails. Before writing that, I want to, make a proper format in one of the file structure. So how will you add that? ಹೇಗೆ add ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ?
Open the file, edit and add the
Open the
content.
file where? Okay, if you open that, how it will open? Where it will open? Will it use any particular tool?
No, it will just open.
Open it.
According to the format, if it is a Word file, it will
Right.
open
So
in MS Word.
you need an editors, right? Those we called as editors. Microsoft Word, Notepad, Notepad plus plus, right? Excel. All these are all editors, right? Without that editors, you can't edit anything. You can't modify anything. So we need definitely editors. If you don't have any editors, you will get some pop-up message, right? Open this file online with some other tool, right? I hope you most of them face this, right? If that extension is a different one, if that extension is not supported in editor which you are having it, for example Word or Notepad, then it will ask, will you able to open this file on online editor, right? Did you faced? Right, definitely. If that extension is something else which is not supported on Windows, which is not supported on Excel, right? So then it will ask for online editor. That means this editor is only supported for a group of file extensions. If that file is not from this group, then it won't be opened at all. So similarly, Linux also required an editor to edit your files. So for that, we have an inbuilt editor, that is VI. Okay. Similarly, like just think like, okay, it's like a Microsoft Word, it's like a Excel, it's like a Notepad. Okay. VI is an editor in Linux as a default. This is available. Okay. Similarly, we do have some other editors like Nano or Vim. Okay. But this is default. Defaultly, this is available in Linux. Okay. VI. Then what source we need? VI is an editor. Then source? File, right? For example, F1. Here, just now we have created so many empty files. Let me pick one file. VI F1. Now, just observe the changes. Right now, we are in terminal. This will be take us to an editor mode. See, right now I am in editor. It's not a terminal. Okay, for your information, it's an editor, VI editor. Now it's showing F1 here on the below. Just observe F1 0L 0B. What is 0L 0B?
0 and 0 byte.
0 and 0 byte. There is nothing present in this file. Before inserting anything, before modifying anything, before editing anything, first we make sure that has to be, this is in a insert mode. Right now it's not in a insert mode. So I won't be able to type anything. So press I. See, right now it's changed to insert mode. Okay, here once you type vi space file1 or file, it will open an editor. Inside that editor, just
Sir, there
observe.
is a disturbance, someone has turned on the mic.
Please be on mute. Okay. Okay. Always, once you open that editor, always observe on the below whether it's in a insert mode or in a exit mode. If it's not in a insert mode, press I. Press I alphabet in your okay. Once you press the I button, then it will be a insert mode. Clear? Now you can type. This is to test editor. Okay, just I have added random content. After that, okay, I have modified my file. I have added some content. Now it's done. What's the next step?
We have
Once
to save that.
you have to save it, right?
Save.
In Windows, you will do Control S, or you will go to here a file, then save. But here, right now it's in insert mode. You have to exit from insert mode. That is, press escape. Okay, once you press escape, if you observe here, insert mode was exited. Now colon WQ. W stands for write, Q stands for quit. Write and quit. That means save this content in this F1 file. Okay, escape colon WQ. Then press enter. See, it's exited from editor mode. Understood? I will show you one more time. VIF1 to edit some files. Click enter. Observe here, it's not in insert mode. Press I button. Then I want to add something in a second line. Okay. Enter testing editor. Okay. Added some content. It's in insert mode. Make it to exit from insert mode. That is escape button. Then colon. Now I don't want to save this content. Right? Earlier we have saw that, okay, after modifications, if you want to save colon WQ. Now I don't want to save anything. I can mention just Q. Quit. Just quit. Don't save anything. If I quit, okay, it's asking override. Override means forcefully. Exclamatory. Okay, quit. Now if I open the file again, see, second line content is not there. Now let me add one more time second line content. Testing. Then escape colon WQ. Save. Now if I open again, see, second line content is there. 2 lines, 31 bytes. Clear? Any questions in editor?
Can you explain again how to close the file without saving it?
Q, just Q. See, escape colon Q exclamatory. If you want to save W Q exclamatory. Exclamatory is nothing but used for the force. Okay.
Okay.
But it's a best practice whenever you want to. Sometimes it will ask you to override because maybe the swap file was created or something else. So WQ is for write and quit. Q is for just quit. I will add it here. Okay, then it will be in a insert mode. Modify or add the content. Then exit from the insert mode by pressing escape button. Okay, then colon WQ exclamatory is used for save, colon Q exclamatory is for not save. Clear? If you practice 2 times, you will get to know. Now understood? VI file name, open it, then press I button for insert mode, then add your content, then press escape button, that will be exit from the insert mode, then colon WQ for write and quit, just Q for quit. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, so we have observed that, okay, for editing a file, we will use VI editor. But every time if I want to observe the content, what this file inside, every time I want to open this editor, right? For example, I want to know that, okay, what this F1 file will consisting of. How should I know? I should run this command, right? I mean, vi F1, then only I can able to see this. But this will always open an editor, right? I don't want to open this because I don't want to, editing or modifying this file. I'm just viewing this. I'm just reading. In that situation, you can use cat command, cat F1. Cat F1 will give you an output of the file content. Cat is used to display the content of a file, display the content of file information. Don't confuse with the cat and vi. Cat file, cat is used to display the content in the terminal itself. See, if I run cat F1, in the terminal itself, it's displaying the content of file F1. Vi is used for what?
Editing.
Editor.
Edit the file, modifying the file. Okay. Cat is used for
View the file.
Display the content of
display the
file.
content of file. Okay. No, not in editor. This is not an editor. You can't edit by using cat. It is just to display. Okay. Edit is different, displaying is different. See, here there is no cursor it's showing, right? I won't be able to edit anything here. It just displayed. VI is an editor. If you run VI, it will open editor. There you will add some content, modify some content, delete some content. If you want to just view, I don't want to add anything, I don't want to modify anything, I just want to read the content, what this file consisting of, then run cat command. Cat is used to display the file content. Clear? Any doubt?
Yes, sir.
Okay, don't confuse with the cat and vi. Both are different usage. Okay, vi editor, cat only to display. Next one. Okay, these few commands is with respect to vi editor. Okay, now vi file 1. Now I have only 2 lines of content. Easily I can identify. What if I have more than hundreds of lines, right? Just I want to know that, okay, just I want to add some line numbers over here. For that I can use colon set NU or number. See, just it's added the line numbers. just for identification purpose. Okay, if I save this, see here, if I save this, it won't be saved. Just for an editor mode, this is okay, just for our observations. Colon set new or number is used to add the line numbers in an VI editor. It is used to set the line numbers. Okay. See, after that it will be keep on adding some content. Okay, escape. If I save, see, line numbers is not added. That's for only our reference in V editor. Okay, colon set new is used to add the line numbers in V editor. Okay, I have added, but I don't want to visualize these numbers. Then again set no nu is used to remove. Set nu is for adding, colon set no nu for removal. Sometimes this may help. I'm not saying that okay 100% we'll use this command in organizational specific, but sometimes maybe if you want to require, you can use this. Okay, but make a note of it. This will sometimes it will help you to identify something. Okay, on that particular line number, okay, I have this content. Easily we can identify it. Okay, set nu. If I'm using the command starts with colon, it's identify that okay, it's in VI editor. Inside VI editor, okay. Set nu or colon set number. Both will give you the same result, okay. 11th colon set no nu. Okay, now let me get some content. DevOps engineer. Just randomly I'm taking some content because I want to add it in my file. Okay, let me choose another file VIF2. I will add some content here. Let me check how many line numbers are there. Oh, it's in insert mode, colon set a new. Okay, total 19. That's fine. I'm saving it. Now, opening this file. Now, just think that okay, this file will having so many contents, like for example more than 500 lines of content was there. Just think about in Windows perspective. Now I want to search one particular word or one particular pattern. How will you search in Windows in a file?
Control F.
Control F, that is like a find, right?
There will be a search bar in there.
Search bar.
Search bar or find bar, there you will mention your particular pattern, right? Here also you can use colon slash then pattern name. For example, okay, I want to check Git. See, the cursor directly move to the particular word where it's present. Then if I press N for next, see Git is present over there, over here, then over here, 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 and last here. That's it. See, search hit from bottom, continue at the top. So that means wherever the pattern was present, it's moving. Okay. Understood? Colon slash the particular pattern. For example, let me take a code. See, code is present here. That's it. Only one. Understood? :/pattern will used for searching the particular pattern in file. For example, push /push. We have only one push. Okay, let me add it here. :/pattern. Pattern means, for example, testing, development, or anything. Clear? Any doubts? Pattern is nothing but a word. What basically will called as a pattern in Linux. Okay, if you want to search a pattern, maybe in interviews they will ask, okay, for example, think that, okay, in Linux I have a file, I want to search some pattern. How will you search it? Inside VA editor, I can use :/pattern name. Then that will be locating to the particular pattern where it's present. Okay, so :/the pattern, then hit enter, then use n to locate how many times it's present. Okay, see, it's only locating where the git was present. Just I'm pressing n for next. Clear? It's like just find. Now what's next? After finding it, what you will do? Why we have to find something? Because maybe by mistakenly we have added something, or maybe I want to change that particular word from this to that. For example, the test is present over there, I want to change it to dev. Right? So find and replace, right? We'll do that most of the time in Windows. Okay, first you will do Control F, then on below you will have one option that is replace. Wherever this find particular word, replace with this word. Similarly here, if I want to replace something, the particular pattern, for example here Git, I want to change from Git to GitHub, or let me take it some another one. Reset repository Git. Let me take it a Git, because Git is multiple times it's present over here. So to replace, find and replace, we'll use, first let me add the command here, 13 %. Percentage means wherever it's present, it means all, in all the lines. Substitute, that is s / a pattern. For example, we are using Git. Git needs to be replaced with GitHub. Then globally. Understood? %s, old pattern, then new pattern, followed with G. Just I will take this command and escape : % substitute /git /git_hub/g. Just observe now, wherever Git is present, it will be replaced with GitHub. See? GitHub, 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 then GitHub, GitHub. 10 substitute on 8 lines. Okay, in 8 lines, there was 10 pattern was present. In 10 patterns was replaced with the new pattern, that is Git to GitHub. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Just for finding :/pattern. Find and replace : percentage s / old pattern / new pattern / g. Okay, I can save now. Now if I view, see, everywhere Git was replaced with GitHub. Okay, now this is fine. This will change everywhere. Now I want to restrict. Only this should change in first line or 1, 2, 3. Only 3 lines or from 5 to 10. Okay, I can give the loops as well, like this: 1 : 1 space yes / git / github / g. Similarly, I can give : 1, 3 s / git / git underscore hub / g. Or I can give : 10, 20 s / testing to development / g. Or if I give : 20, dollar. Dollar is nothing but end line, the last line. Yes / Linux to Unix. Some other random patterns I am giving. Okay, understood? This will replace only in first line. This will replace only in 1, 2, 3. First, second, and third. This will only find and replace 10, 11, 12, 13, followed with up to 20. This will replaced with 22, 21, 22 up to the end of the line. For example, if you have 500 lines of file content, then from 20 to 500 line, it will search and change. Any questions over here? I will show. Okay. For example, okay, we have DevOps, right? In first line, we have DevOps. Second line, we have DevOps. Third line, we have DevOps. Let me add here as well. DevOps. Then I will add it here. DevOps. Okay. First 5 lines, we have it. Now, if I run like this, percentage s / dev ops / to, just to dev /g. What will happen after running this command? What changes could be done for this particular file?
DevOps will change
Wherever DevOps is present, it will
replace
change
DevOps to
everywhere,
Dev.
right? Everywhere it will change from DevOps to Dev. In each and every line, first it will find. If it find, it will replace it. See, it's changed it, right? 6 substitutions on 6 lines. Now I don't save it. I will open it. Instead of that, okay, I want to change. I can mention to my system, hey, just search in this file whether in the first line, whether this pattern is present. If it's present, then only change it. That is first line substitute / dev ops / dev. That means in the first line, if the DevOps pattern is present, just change it to dev. Otherwise, ignore. Whether DevOps is present in first line? Is
Yes.
it present? Yes.
Yes.
See, only it's changed in first line, right? Rest of the lines, it won't disturb. Okay. Let me make some changes. 1, 3. Substitute dev ops slash dev slash g. See, 1, 2, 3. Okay, they shouldn't be present here. Let me add first. Insert dev ops then at last. Saved. Now I will change 1, 3. Substitute dev ops slash dev slash g. See, only 3 lines it's changed. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Similarly, what I will do, let me, okay, add some random content over here. Let me add DevOps here as well. Okay, then DevOps, then at last DevOps. Similarly, now let me add 5, $. When you will use $, you don't know the end of the line. Okay, sometimes it may be thousands of line, you can't just identify, right? Okay, you can't go and check line by line how many lines of content was there, but your requirement will be, okay, from 50 to end of the line. Somebody is asking that, okay, hey, wherever DevOps is present from 50 line to end of the line, you want to change it to some other pattern. In that situation, you don't know how many line numbers are there, but you have a special character that is $. If you use $ means end, 5, end, the system will identify that, okay, how many lines are there, everywhere I should make a changes from the number where it started. 5 is start, $ is end. Earlier 1 is start, 3 is end. 1, 3. Okay. Yes, subs dev ops slash test slash g. Now observe, see first line, second line, third line, fourth line, fifth line, it won't disturb. From fifth line onwards, it will change. Right? See, test, then test here, at last also test here. Clear? Any doubts on this? The looping on particular lines. You can
Actually, I
give,
have a doubt.
yes,
In between the lines, how to change? Like
in between lines,
example from
you have to run multiple times because it only support, for example, if you give 1, 10 means 1, 2, 3 up to 10. Your
yes,
question is like only second and eighth, right?
yes.
But later point of time, we have some advanced commands. Over there also, we can do some replacement. Over there, you will find something extra, functionality commands. But this is also basic. You need it on editor wise. Okay, here we don't have that option. You have to run twice.
So it will be in the range
Yeah,
from
range
one
only.
to
Always
one.
loop.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Can I just once again explain 16 and 17? So
10, 20 means from 10 to 20, it will search for whether the testing pattern is present. If it's present, it's changed to development. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Only in that loop. First 10 lines, it won't disturb. Then after 20 also, it won't disturb. Only it will search for that particular loop 10 to 20. And 20 to $, means 20 to end. For example, if it's a 100 lines of content, 20 to 100. Okay. Clear?
Sir, what if we can use the undo? Like if we do the undo means what we can use?
Undo means after saved.
Yeah, if yes.
Once you saved, it's done.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Before saving it, always make sure checked. Okay. If you don't want these changes, use Q. Sorry. Q. Q. Or if you want the changes, WQ. Okay. Once you saved, it's done. So that's why always, later point of, later we have some other commands to take a backup and all those things. Before making any changes to original file, first take a backup, then apply your changes.
Okay.
Okay. Shall I continue or is it okay to stop here?
Sir.
Is it difficult or able to understand?
Yes, sir, it's able to
Yes,
understand.
but we have to practice that.
Yes, definitely, because this is, for the first time you're also experiencing it, right? It's look like because commands, executions, outputs, you're not familiar with that, right? So definitely on the first it will looks like pretty much, messy things, because if you miss some spaces also it will give some random output, or sometimes command not found also you will get it, right? If you just miss one letter, if it's a small or capital, that will also behave differently. Okay. Always make sure that, okay, it should be in a small letters. Don't use capital, because capital letters are used for, special functionalities. For example, over here, like this also we can use. Okay. We have some other functionality. Each letter will have different functionalities of flags. Okay. Till now, whatever we have covered, everything is a small letters only. Here you can give. This is a user defined directory name. You can give as a caps letters, anything. But this main, functions. Function should be always small letters. Any doubts with respect to these commands? While
Actually, I have a doubt.
yes.
I have a doubt. In the 15th line, you can see that 1, 3 space substitute, but
No.
the
With
16th,
space or without space?
that doesn't
Without
matter.
space only. Yeah.
Okay. Because in the, yes, in the
Yeah.
14th.
Without space. But in Mac OS, sometimes with space also maybe it will be considered, but in some of the different flavors of Linux it won't. It will be considered as a different space also. Sometimes it will have some different usage,
Yeah.
right? For example, over here F1 space F2, that will be treated as a two different entities, like, right? So without space, once S, 1,3S, 10,20S, 20,$S. Okay.
So 16th line, can you repeat sir once again?
Yes. So 10,20. For example, over here, let me open here. Okay. For example, set a new 10,20 means first it will come here. Okay. Just think that, okay, after running this command, what will happen in a backend? So it will identify where is my source? That is, source is 10. This is my source. 20 is my destination. Just think that, okay, let me add a few other content over here. Testing editor, testing commands. Okay. So from here to here, it will take the loop. Okay, from 10 to 20. So it will check line by line. First, it will check in 10th whether I have a testing. Do we have a testing here? No. Then it will go for 11. No. 12. No. Just think that, okay, in 13. 19, I will add one testing. Then here I will add one testing. Here also I will add one testing. Then in 11th I will add one testing. Okay. First 10th it's checked. Testing was not present. It won't change anything. Then it will come for 11th line. It will check. Yes, testing is present. Now it's identified. Testing is present. Then testing need to be replaced with development. It will change development here. Then it will come for 12. Not present. 13 not present. 14th yes it's present. It will change. Then 15th no. 16th no. 17th no. 18th no. 19th yes it will replace. 20 no. 20 yes it's present. It will change. But 21 it won't check because we have given the loop 10 comma 20. If I run this command, same result. See, 10 comma 20 s slash testing slash development slash g. Okay, it's in a caps. Yes, because it's a case sensitive. Okay, 10 comma 20 s slash testing slash development slash g. See, from 10 we don't have that. Okay, 11th we had it, so it's changed to development. 12, 13 no. 14 yes it's changed. 15 no. 16 no. 17 no. 18, 19 yes. 20 yes, but 21 yes we have, but it won't disturb because we have given the loop 10 comma 20. 20 comma dollar means from 20 to end. End is here 21 only. Okay, first it will check for these two lines. If it's present, it will change it. For example, if it's a 500 lines of content, from 20 to 500 lines. If it's a 10,000 lines, from 20 to 10,000 lines, it will scan. Okay,
Yes.
clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay. And what about this G? Okay, this anyhow is substitute. What is this G? G is for global. Anyhow, we are providing the line numbers here. Percentage means all. Then what about this one? What it could be used for? That will be used for like this. For example, in a single line also you can have multiple occurrences, right? Occurrences means
Yes.
repeating,
Repeat.
right? So for example, just think like, okay, DevOps is present in first line and second line 2 times, or in first line 3 times.
OPS is like smaller.
Yes, first O means caps. Let me add it here. I will show that. Okay, case how we can make this command as case insensitive. I will show that. But before that, okay, first we'll see occurrences. See, in first line, we have 3 occurrences. Second line, we have 2 occurrences. Third and fourth and all the remaining lines, only 1 occurrences, right? So in that case, what I will do, first line, substitute slash dev ops slash, I will make it as dev slash 1. 1 means first
For the first
occurrence.
occurrence.
First occurrence. Okay. Now this command will identify that, okay, in first line, first occurrence only I should change. So it won't disturb second and third. If I run this command, see, dev. In first line, first occurrence is changed. Now 1 s comma dev ops slash dev slash 2. Second occurrence. Okay. If I want to change in all occurrences in first line slash dev ops slash dev slash g. G means global. In that particular line, how many times, how many occurrences are present over there? Everywhere it will change. If you want on specific, just give the numbers. That's it. Similarly, like this, if we give percentage means all the lines, right? Right? Percentage S
Yes,
means
sir.
every line.
Line.
Similarly, G means global. That means all the occurrences. Clear? Let me add that line as well. One. This is very rare scenario we'll use, but anyhow, you should know it. Okay. Shall we stop it here?
Yes, sir.
Because
Okay.
you may feel little bit load.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Sir, 1 second.
Yes.
Sir, if I want to change from last means, how can I change the number? I mean, in the
Only
reverse
last.
manner. Huh.
You can use dollar.
No, not like that. In a single line, you said no, 3 DevOps was there.
Hmm.
So I need to change the last DevOps, only last.
Okay, I will tell you a real-time scenario. Okay, basically, this occurrences changes. I'm not sure in the realistic time we won't use it. Okay, but we have an option. But in the real time, we won't change. Just think about that. Okay, in real based projects and in real based, some configuration files you want to change something. For example, okay, IPs. Okay, you want to change some IPs. Earlier, this configuration file will be, pointing for one of the server. Now I want to change it. Okay, in that situations, these commands will be very much useful because I I don't want to move my cursor to the particular line, right? Because maybe that IP was present most of the lines of content. Okay, for example, in 10th line it was present, in 15th line it was present. Okay, if you want to do it manually, you have to move your cursor on the 10th line, then you have to move right, then you have to change it. In that real-time scenario, always we'll use for percentage. Okay, particular line also, it's very, very, very rare scenario. Out of 100, 1%. Occurrences also negligible, 0.00001 time. Maybe in the interviews they may ask, but last pattern I'm not sure. Only on the last occurrences because I never use that. But let me check. I don't know because if you give the numbers, it will consider first, second, third like that.
We can use like -1, no?
-1, -1. I'm not sure whether it will take. Let me try. Percentage instead of 1s. It's an experiment. We'll see. minus 1. See, tailing character minus 1. It will be, understanding in a different option aspects. Minus 1 won't work. But if I give 3, if I give 4, that will be considered in all the occurrences. But last occurrences, you mean you don't know the particular number, so but you still want to change the last. Similarly, like dollar, right?
Yes, sir.
Let me try it for dollar, whether it should work. DevOps /dev/dollar. That character, well, treating it as a special character. Not sure, maybe it won't allow. The last one has to be changed. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Krish, can you paste these commands in the text window?
I will post this. I will post in chat group. Okay, every day all these commands, whatever we have learned, only the commands I will post, but in the class itself you should make some description while I am explaining. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything else which we need to discuss before winding up? Probably tomorrow onwards, Siddesh will engage the classes because I'm on vacation. In 1 week, next week I will be returned back. So up to that, Siddesh will engage the classes. Okay, if you have any doubt, you can ask directly over there. And anyhow, on the next week, we'll discuss if anything which is not understood, which is like a complex one, we can discuss on more time.
Sure, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay then. See you next
Thank
week.
you, sir. Have a nice vacation.
Thank you, sir.
See you then. Bye.
Bye, sir.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye, sir. Enjoy your
Thank
vacation.
you. Thank you.